shoulders. You're going to just roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And breathe through your nose so you can just hear your breath coming in and out. So good. 2 more like this. Good. And then release your arms down. Bend your knees slightly, so push down through your heels. Lift your toes. Separate your toes as much as you can. So lifting the toes, keep the balls of your feet on the ground. Push through your heels. So you want to push down so hard that your core starts to engage. Yeah, there you go. And then separate the toes. Keep the toes separate. Push down through the heels. And now push down through the big toes. Big toes only. And the heels, and then your whole foot, all 4 corners of your foot. Good. Now you can have your whole foot, both feet pushed down to the floor. Close your eyes for a moment here. Just feel your feet grounded on the floor. Your tops of your shoulders relaxed. Take a deep breath in and exhale it out. Good. And you can, if you want, set an intention for today, something that you want to come back to throughout the practice that you can then use throughout your day. Good. And then feel gratitude. What's one thing that you're grateful for? Good. And then reach your arms up with your eyes still closed. Just reach your arms up, palms come together, touching each other. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Come back to the intention that you set. Bow your head slightly with your thumbs on your chest. Good. And release. Release your arms out. All right. Shake your legs out so you can unground your legs. Shake them out. Yep. All right. Now we're going to come up and down. Just do a little forward folding. So you reach your arms up. Inhale, palms come together. Exhale, bend the knees, hinge at your hips, tap the floor. And slowly uncurl your spine, come all the way up to stand. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. 2 more like that. Reach your arms out and up. A little back bend here. Exhale, bring it down as your hands come together. Fold forward. Good. Last one, and then we'll stay down. Come all the way up, uncurl your spine, shoulders back, reach your arms out and up. And then exhale, bring it down. And hang here so your fingertips can touch your mat. Just bend one knee and then the other, alternating left and right. And walk your feet apart a little bit, so toe heel your feet apart. Walk your hands over to the left side. Release, come back to the center, hang down through the center, and then walk your hands over to the right side. Good, and come back to the center. This time hold on to opposite elbows. So really let your head hang, hold on to opposite elbows. Bend your knees a little bit so you really can get into your lower back here. Hinging at your hips, letting your belly fall towards your thighs. Good. And then release your hands, uncurl your spine slowly, 1 vertebra at a time. Coming back all the way up to standing, roll your shoulders up, back and down. Plant your hands on your lower back, push your hips forward, a little back bend here. Good. And release. Come back to the center, reach your arms out. We're gonna open up your shoulders here, swing your arms. You can, reach them out and then just crisscross in the center. I know. I know. The time has come. The winter is arriving. Oh yeah, it's gotta. Yep. Nice. Perfect. All right, reach your arms up. We're gonna swing them up and then bend your knees as you exhale, swing them down. Really let your arms just kind of use that momentum to swing them back. Two more like this. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swing them down, back. Good. And release. Come back to the center. Let your left ear come to your left shoulder. Dropping your head there. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down as you do that. So really getting into that right side. And roll your chin towards the center. Roll to the other side. We're just going to roll half circles here from one ear to the left shoulder, then rolling through the center, roll to the right shoulder. Noticing your breath as you do it. Where is the tension? Good. And come back to the center. Lengthening your spine. You're going to push your head back, like tuck it back like a drawer, and then drop your head back. And come back to the center. Push back, there you go, and then drop back. Two more like that. Come back to the center, push back, and drop back. Yeah, so like look up to the ceiling. So first you push it back like you're pushing in a drawer, like you're trying to make a double chin, and then drop your head back, opening up your throat. I'll do one more here. Push back, drop back. Good. And then release, bring your head into, maybe you can make half circles or full circles, stretching into the sides of your neck. Good. And release, come back to the center. Reach your left arm up over your head. Slide it back behind your head. So by your neck, behind you, good. We're gonna reach your right arm up and push down on that elbow. Good, stretching into the side of your body. Pull your feet closer together. So there's a little balance here. Good, keep your chin lifted and reach up and over towards the right side. And release. Come back to the center, release your hands out and down. Reach your right arm up behind, touching the back of your neck. Reach your left arm to your shoulder. Keep your chin lifted. Lengthening through your spine, and now reach up and over towards the left side. Good. And release. Release your arms and roll your wrists out. Good. Interlace your hands behind your back. Separate your feet a little bit, like a little bit past hip width. Reach your chest up. Look up towards the ceiling, pulling your shoulders back with your hands gripping there, and then come forward. So keep your arms there, hinge forward, pulling those arms up over you so you get into your shoulders here. Let your head hang. And release. Come back up. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Good. Release your arms by your side. Come back to the intention you set. Take a breath in. And let it go. Excellent. All right. Come up to the top of your mat and have your block nearby. All right. So feet apart. Okay, feet apart. We're gonna bend your knees, sweep your arms down and then sweep them up, coming into a chair pose. Knees tracking right above your toes, facing towards the TV, good. You can look up, baby back bend here, so we're opening your heart. Squat down. Yeah, like a little, like a soft bend in your back so that you're not like forward folding, but instead lifting your heart to face the windows. Good. And then bring your hands to your heart center, holding the squat here. Good. And then In this position, lift one heel and then bring it back down. Good. Lift the other heel and bring it back down. One more on each side. Good. And bring it back down. One more, other side. And bring it back down. Squat down one more time. Get a little lower. And release. Bring your arms down by your side. Shake your legs out. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Weight stays on that right leg. We're gonna bring the left leg back, coming into a warrior one position. Your hands can interlace, thumbs cross, pointer finger releases. Right knee bends, that left foot can point up, good. Reaching your arms up. Bend that right knee. Left foot, left toes point towards the left corner of your mat. Keep that right knee bent. Come back to the intention you set. And then open up to warrior two. Separating your feet. Bend your right knee. Looking past your right fingers. Relax the tops of your shoulders. Push down through the outer edges of your feet, especially that left foot. Open your right palm, reverse. Left hand to your left leg, reach your right arm up. And then release, come back out. Warrior two. Right arm comes down to your right leg. Reach your left arm up. And from here, we're going to come right into triangle. So straighten the right leg. Keep that left arm reached up. Slide your right hand down a little further on your leg, turning your chin towards your left shoulder. One long line between your arms, stretching through your chest. Good, and release. Come back up, open up your arms. Shorten the distance between your feet a little bit. Sweep your left arm up, coming into a high lunge. Lift your left heel up. Good. And we're going to float the hands down, bringing your left hand to the block. And your left foot can ground down on the floor. Actually, both hands can be on a block. Yeah, perfect. First, revolved. You got it. Revolve triangle. Reaching that right arm up. Looking up. Spin your left foot a little bit so that your toe is a little more towards the left side. You could have it a little bit up though. Yeah, now is it down? Okay, cool. So then keep that right arm up. Hold here. Reaching up and pushing down simultaneously. Good. Yep. That'll open up. And then bring your right hand back down. Can you grab you have your other block there? Yeah, so your right hand can come to a block. Feet stay where they are. Now reach your left arm up. Good. And release. Bring that left hand back down. We're going to frame that foot and come forward. So square your hips off and then lean down here. So drawing your heart towards your foot. Soften your elbows. Relax your shoulders. Let your head come down. It could be a little bit up. You want to get into the back of your right leg here, right? There. Good. One more breath here. Good. And push your hands on the blocks. Fingertips not pushed on the blocks. No, it's fine to be a bit bent. And then we're going to step your left foot to meet your right. So now we're going to step up. So both knees are slightly bent. You got it. Fingers push down on the blocks especially. Yeah, there you go. Now try to straighten your legs a little bit more. Good. And then bend the knees. Slowly come all the way up, coming to stand. Come all the way up. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, reach your arms out and up, palms come together. Exhale, hands at heart center. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to do the other side. Yeah, it's a wild story. It's crazy. Yeah. It'd be good for like future vets to read that stuff too, to be like, hey, this is what it used to be like. Oh, yeah. Yeah, lawsuits, I guess, probably. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, we're gonna sweep your arms. We're gonna come back to that chair pose. So bend your knees, sweep your arms up, sit back, same thing as before. We're gonna lift and lower our heels, so alternating left and right. Lift and lower your heels. Trying to put lifting your heels. Yep, so sit back so that you're still in the squatted position, and then lifting and lowering your heels. Yeah, we're getting into our ankles and our thighs. Core pulled in. Good. And then bring your hands to heart center. Hold and then release. Good. Left foot forward. Right foot is going to come back, coming into a warrior one position here. So bend the left knee. Interlace your fingers, cross your thumbs, release your index finger. And then go to do the opposite grip. So you can slide your fingers one way, the other way, so that you're doing the opposite normal grip, your non-dominant grip. So it'll feel a little weird. So go to interlace your fingers normally. So bring your palms together. Interlace your fingers, release your thumbs, or release your index finger. Cross your thumbs. Good. And then we're gonna open those fingers back up and crisscross them the other way. So your pointer fingers are still touching each other, but your thumbs and your other fingers are, now it feels weird, right? A little bit, maybe not. Yeah, there you go. And then reach your arms up. So hold here. Bend the left knee. 2 more breaths here. Keep those grip tight. And then separate those hands. Open your palms. Reach out and open warrior 2. Separating your legs a little bit more. Bend your left knee. Relax the tops of your shoulders. Look past your left fingers. Push down on your heels. And open your left hand. Right hand comes to your leg. Reach your left arm up. And then release. Come back out. Bring your left arm onto your left leg. Reach your right arm up. And straighten that left leg. Triangle pose here. Straight up. So you want to try to create a straight line between your left arm and your right arm. So that right arm is straight. Yeah. This was like the straight edge. You got it. And then release, come back up. Shorten the distance between your feet a little bit. Sweep your arms up. And now we're gonna come bring our hands to the block. So lifting that right heel, bringing your hands, first revolve it. So keep your right hand on the block, reach your left arm up. And release, bring your left hand back down. Reach your right arm up, and that right heel can kind of pivot to be flat on the ground. And release. Bring that right hand back down. Step your right foot to meet your left. Keep the fingertips on the blocks. Push your kneecaps back so you can get into the back of our legs here. Hold here. Inhale. And then on the exhale, fold down. Let your hands go. Your hands can come down to the floor or away from the blocks. Slide the blocks off to the side. Move your head around here a little bit. Shaking your head no. Yes. Good. And then, slowly uncurl your spine, coming up one vertebra at a time. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. The pills. Oh, yeah. Doesn't it go in the shot? It was like, yeah, I think. Okay. Well, we just started this other probiotic to see if that would help. Yeah. The skin. It's itchy. She's just like itching her paws, and like in between her three of her paws is still really red. All right. So when yeah. All right. Well, we'll see. Maybe next week, see if she can get the shot with the Apoquel. Oh. All right. Perfect. Thank you so much. All right. We're going to pull our feet together. We're going to do the side bend one. So interlace your fingers up top. We usually do this in the beginning, but today we'll do it now. So reach your arms up. Interlace your fingers. Reach your fingertips up, and then reach up and over towards the right side, pushing your hips towards the left. Upper body slightly back, pushing your hips towards the left. Use your right hand to pull your left arm. And release. Come back to the center. Reach your arms up and then over towards the left side. Using your left hand this time to draw your arms towards the back right hand or back left hand corner of the room. Push your hips towards the Buddha. One more breath here. And release. Come back to the center. Drop your head back. Relax your head. Squeeze your glutes so that you're supporting your lower back. Find a point behind you on the ceiling and reach your fingers back towards that point. Pushing your hips forward. Weight on your heels, despite how counterintuitive that feels. Hold one more breath here. And release. Come back down. And come back to the center. Bend your knees behind boo-boo. Plant your hands on your knees. Separate your feet. And tuck your chin in like a cat spine. So counter pose here. Tuck your chin in. Tailbone tucks in. Exhale. Inhale, push your chest forward. Draw your shoulders back. Good. And then exhale, come back to the neutral. Yeah, there you go. Cat spine. And then inhale, cow. Good. And come back to the center. And we're going to twist, pull your right shoulder forward, left shoulder comes back. And come back to the center, left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. Good, and release. Come back to the center, tuck your chin in, and uncurl your spine. Come all the way up to stand. Now we're going to tap the inside of opposite knee. So lifting your knee, twisting, tapping. Yeah, there you go. Two more on each side. Good, and release. All right. Coming into a tree pose, so find one point to focus. Take a breath, come back to your intention, and then slide your left leg up. Bring your hands to heart center. Maybe even reaching your arms up and out. We can stretch them out. Oh, good, 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 good. Yeah, function. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I know. And then release your foot. Yeah, you got it. You got the balance. Come back to the center. You can release your arms. Come back to your intention you set. Feeling gratitude for that thing that, or pet that you're feeling gratitude for. And then shift your weight to the left leg. Find that one point to focus and draw your right foot up. You can keep the toes on the ground. You can reach your arms out here. That might help with the balance too. There you go. And release. Come back to the center. Release your hands down by your side. Inhale, reach your arms out and out. Palms come together. Exhale, fold forward. Tap the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Slide your hands up to your knees. Push your knees back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. And exhale, hands at heart center. Good. Now we're going to come, bring your hands down and walk it back into a downward facing dog. So plant your hands down, walk your feet back. Downward facing dog, split your fingers apart. Alternating your knee bends, left and right, left and right. Good. Splay your fingers apart. Shake your head now. So then let your heels, they can lift up a little bit, but just shake your head. Good. Let your head be still. Shift your weight over to a high push-up, so hands stacked underneath your shoulders. Push your hands into the floor. Hold here. Push through your heels. And then release your knees down to the floor. Untuck your toes. Tops of your feet on the ground. Elbows drawn in and come down to your belly. Good. Cobra pose. Lift your heart. Look up. And exhale, bring it down. Shake your hips a little left and right. And come back to the center. Cobra pose again. Tops of the feet on the ground. Lift up your heart. Look up. Good. And release. Come back down. And here we're going to spin around, come onto your back. Good. All right. Let your body relax here. Take a few moments to just feel the connection of your body to the ground. Come back to the intention that you set. Good. And then bend your left knee. Interlace your fingers. Pull your left knee in towards your left shoulder. Creating a constriction around that left hip. Hold, pull, pull. Good. And release. Let that left leg go. Bend your right leg. Interlace your fingers. Pull your right knee in towards your right shoulder. Pull, pull, and release. Good. Bend your left knee, drape your right leg up and over your left leg. So you create a gap between your legs here. Slide your hands around your left thigh. So slide your right hand in between your legs yes, there you go, threading your hand there. Now rock a little left and right so you can kind of open up your hip with a little bit of mobility here. Pulling your left leg in. You can even extend that left leg up towards the ceiling. Good. Hold here. Now relax your shoulders, letting your back be flat on the floor. Good. Release that left knee. So bend the left knee, let it fall down. Then bring your left foot down to the floor, and we're going to keep your right leg there, but twist those knees over to the left side. Relax your right arm as you on the floor. You could slide your left hand down the leg and pull. Yep. Just kind of not far down your legs, like more to your thigh. Yeah, like your knee thigh area. Your left hand is on the upper part of your leg. So your hips are lifting up, so it's like a supine twist, twisting in your lower back. Two more breaths here. I'm filming it right now. Yeah, you do. You've learned a lot. And then release. Come back to the center. You could pull your knees in and just kind of make circles here. So reorient your spine to being neutral. Good. And then cross your left leg up and over your right leg, but create a gap. And then we're going to pull your wrap your hands around your right thigh. So we're going to pull in here. So it's like a hip opener. Like a figure 4. That makes sense. Can you stretch your arms out a little bit, like straighten your arms a little bit more so that you're able to bring your head back? Too much? Okay, that's it. Yep, you got it. Straighten that right leg out. Push your shoulders down towards the floor. So see if you can kind of create that counter. Good. And then what? Pushing your shoulders down? Mm-hmm. Is it tighter on this side? No, but we're not symmetrical, so that makes sense. One side is usually always more uncomfortable or comfortable than the other. And then release. Let that right foot come down to the floor. Twist your legs over to the right side now. There you go. Sliding your right hand down to you. Yeah, this one's a nice supine twist here. Two more breaths here. Good. And then release. Come back to the center. You can bring your feet together, knees out wide. Relax your shoulders. We're going to do a supported bridge pose. So you can grab your block and point your knees up towards the ceiling and lift your hips up. Slide the block underneath your lower back and then let the legs go. Relax your shoulders and the bottoms of your feet. And then bend your knees, lift your hips up. So plant your feet on the ground, lift your hips up, remove the block, and slowly bring your back down to the floor. And here you can come into happy baby, lifting your legs up, holding on the inside of your toes or your ankles. Bend your knees, rock left and right. Good. And then zip the legs together. Release your arms down by your side. And then slowly bring your legs down using control, using your core. Take a deep breath in. And then let it go for Shavasana. Let your whole body relax. Relaxing your left shoulder, your left arm, your right hand, your whole right arm, your right shoulder, your left hand, both arms, the back of your head, the skin on your face, your chest, your belly, lower back, right hip, right knee, your whole right leg, your right toes, left hip, left leg, left foot, your left toes, the whole left side of your body, the right side of your body, your whole body completely relaxed, supported by the ground beneath you. Bring your awareness back into your body. You can wiggle your toes, your fingers. Bending your knees, pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And rock to one side. Coming up to a seated position, lengthening through your spine. You can close your eyes. Just noticing the sensations in your body. Bring your hands back to your heart center. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. Namaste, Arnie. Good job.